Miss Kelly. How you doing? Like you've been in this room for a long time today, haven't you?
Yes, I did a podcast earlier for another podcaster.
You did a podcast earlier for another podcaster.
Yes.
Okay, so how did that go?
It went over because you were pushing me out.
I was pushing you out. So I'm glad you're here. It's not a Thursday without you. We've missed you the past couple of broadcasts.
Yes, I've been busy. My life's been busy these days.
Yes, it always is busy. So several things going on that I want to bring us to, just some housekeeping stuff. Instead of emailing your questions in, if you have any questions, put them in the comment section on YouTube and Facebook, and then we'll get to it. And it's good to have Alyssa Burns. And come on, Miss Alyssa. Okay, so Miss Alyssa, I see you on here all the time. You're a faithful viewer. What is your relation to Ethan, right? And they said they can't hear Miss Kelly. So we're going to get that.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear her now?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, maybe it's going to come here in just a moment. So we'll get it done. So, but several things we need you to do. So put your questions in the comment section, and it's going to be a good broadcast today. A couple of things going on. Super Chat on YouTube. And that'll put your chat right to the very Ethan's mom. Look, Miss Ethan Burns' mom. Okay, Mom, Ethan and I played ping pong before chapel. We are tied at 10 apiece, and so I think I got into his head. So I'm going to see if we can't get going there. But make sure that you super chat, comment, like, subscribe. If you'll do that, and then ring the bell, and then give us stars on Facebook. How does that work? Right? Stars? Do you even know?
Not really.
Okay, so.
If you get more stars, the better.
Oh, there you go.
Right?
Right? There you go. So, hey, and also help us to get to that 5,000 YouTube subscriber. And so go on and help us do that. Now, we're doing something a little bit different. And the thing that we're doing a little bit different is we are going to have members-only content. And what that means is you go on YouTube, you subscribe, like I just signed up. It was $4.99 a month, and you'll get to go behind the scenes. So.
That is cheap.
That's cheap, isn't it?
Members only.
Members only.
You get charged every month?
Every month.
Oh, wow.
Do you want to sign up?
Yes.
Yes, because
I'll use your credit card.
you'll use my credit card, and we'll get it done. So make sure you do that. And then we have a poll. Are you ready? We have a poll coming up.
Wait, I have a joke.
You have a joke?
What happened when 2 slices of bread went on a date?
What?
It was a loaf at first sight.
I don't even know how to respond to that.
What is a shark's favorite saying?
What?
Man overboard.
Okay.
There's the jokes for the day.
That's the jokes for the day?
There would be dad jokes.
Those are dad jokes.
Those are Kelly jokes.
Those are Kelly jokes. So if you'll supply us with the jokes, we'll have a good time.
Okay.
Like, okay, that was funny. No, that was funny. So, hey, they said they still can't hear her, but I don't know. We'll fix it. We'll get it done. Like you can't hear her at all, or you can hear her through my mic. Okay, all right. Well, that lovely voice will come through. So, all right, we have a poll. Are you ready? Here's our poll for the day. This is a poll for the broadcast, and here's the poll. Are you ready?
Ready.
President Trump's going to give $2,000 to those who make a certain amount or not make a certain amount. Ready? So here's the poll for it all. You ready? Are you going to save it, spend it, give it to the church? I don't qualify.
I don't know because they said that months ago and it was
Right.
fake.
Well, it's not fake now.
News. How
So,
do you know?
huh?
Because you read it.
It's just if you get it, right?
Oh, I would spend it.
You would spend it.
I would give 10% to the church.
Right.
Maybe a little offering.
But would you give it all to the church?
No.
No.
Because I have bills.
Okay.
I have to take care of a husband. I have things.
You got things you got to get done.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, there it is. The poll's up. So you go ahead, get involved. What would you do with it? Are you going to save it? Are you going to spend it? Are you going to give it to the church?
Give it to others.
Oh, we should have made that.
Yeah.
You would give it to others. Are you?
I would help a family in need, especially around Christmas time.
That's true. That's
or
true.
Thanksgiving.
That's true.
Yeah.
Hey, we want to take you to a special, just an encouragement here. And these are the men, the Tibbs men. So this is the men that sang the other night.
Are they all eligible?
You know what? I think they probably are.
Some of them may be dating, so their girlfriends may say, no, they're not eligible.
Right.
But if they don't have a ring on their finger, they are still eligible.
No, that's true. That's true. So you think that if they don't have, if they're not, no ring on the finger,
they're still eligible.
they're still eligible.
Yes.
Which means what?
They're still free game.
All right, free game. Hey, you'll enjoy it. Enjoy the men as they sing, and we'll be right back.
Amidst a hustling, clamoring world, sometimes it's hard to hear the voice of God speaking to my soul. But in my quiet time alone, when I approach His holy throne, His tender words fall gently on my ears. He still speaks. I know His voice, sweeter sound, never heard by mortal ear. And to think that God, by His own choice, would speak to me, it makes me rejoice. He still speaks. I know His voice. There are so many who still doubt that God can speak today. They laugh and mock when we say we've heard from God. Yet the still small voice of God is heard above the doubters of this world. His timeless words ring out with hope today. He still speaks. I know His voice, sweeter sound, never heard by mortal ear. And to think that God, by His own choice, would speak to me, it makes me rejoice. He still speaks. I know His voice. He still speaks. He still speaks. I know His voice. I know His voice.
Commenting, so we're going to share a mic. Would that be okay?
Sure.
All right. Now
You're
can
hogging it.
I'm sorry. So there you
Scoot
go.
over here.
You had another joke for us as we come out of what was your joke?
Yeah. Did you hear about why do melons have weddings?
Why do melons have weddings?
Yes, because they can't elope.
Okay.
Or
So
did you hear about the boyfriend? How did I know my girlfriend thought I was invading her privacy?
how?
Because she wrote it in her diary.
I still don't get that. You've told that to me off when we were on break.
Invading her privacy. If you have to explain jokes, it's
Okay,
not.
it was not funny. So here we go. Are you ready? Last week we had a picture sent in, and it was, what are you doing while you're watching Encouragement at Emmanuel? And so this picture was last week, and while they were watching, they're making cookies, right? Cookies. Right? There you go. And so if you have a picture of what you're doing right now while you're watching Encouragement at Emmanuel, just kind of send it in to us. And I hope that the sound's okay. If it's not, kind of let us know. And
Can you hear me?
we can hear you. So we'll get it done. And so the question from last week, are you ready? You can help with this one. And what verses would you use to deal with stress? So what verses do you?
Verses?
Yeah.
Let's see.
What verses would you use to deal? What do you use to deal with stress?
I love going to the Psalms and reading
Okay.
Psalms.
So give us one of those that you would like. What would you say? Right. So go ahead. Can you find it?
No, I can't find it.
Okay, so stress really is like one of those kind of things that when you and I get stressed, it's because life is becoming overwhelming. So everybody can handle levels of problems, but I'll tell you, I love Psalms when I'm at that point, and I look up words like refuge. I look up words that He is my strength, He is my source, if you will, and so. Go ahead.
Casting all your care upon Him, for He careth for you. That's a great verse.
Okay.
And also in Philippians 4, verse 6, be careful for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication, thanksgiving, let your requests be made known unto God. And the peace of God, which passeth all understanding, shall keep your heart and minds through Christ Jesus. The devil, he loves a verse, the thief cometh forth not to,
Yep.
but for the thief cometh not, but for to steal and to kill and to destroy. I am come that they might have life, that they might have it more abundantly. And the devil's trying to steal anything from us. So when he allows stress into our life or circumstances that overwhelm us, it's like take a deep breath. Sometimes just open God's word and read Psalm 91, he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty, and God will shadow you or overshadow you. And stress can come in a multiplicity of ways. We can cause it. You can cause it.
I don't cause stress.
Husbands can cause it.
I don't cause stress.
How do we handle stress? Sometimes we act out. Sometimes we take it out on a loved one. Sometimes we're like, okay, I'm just going to go take a drive and de-stress. And if we realize what we can do to de-stress, but God's word is number one. He has so many verses. Just give your cares to Him. Say, Lord, you gave it to me. I'm giving it back to you, and you're going to have to take care of the situation. And just sometimes if you just stop and breathe for 10 minutes, breathe in and breathe out.
It's true.
And
so
get your mind to think about something else, and it kind of takes the stress away.
So Ms. Green said Philippians 4, 6-7, right? And then Job 19:25. What's Job 19:25 say? Here. What's Job 19:25? And what's it say? 19. Job 19:25. And so that one was brought in. So Job 19:25, right here.
Right here, 25. For I know that my Redeemer liveth, and that He shall stand at the latter day upon the earth.
Yep.
The earth.
So whenever you get stressed, just run to God's Word, and I love the fact that you're starting to put your verses on there. So just keep them coming, and so praise the Lord on that. We're getting ready to do an interview with someone that I just recently met over the phone, and have really enjoyed talking to. But we got to talking about AI, right? So AI is huge right now, and I just want to encourage everybody, and I think you'll find this very, very interesting. And our guest today comes to us from Montana. And Brother Pastor Trent, are you there? Can you hear us? Good deal. And Brother Jordan, can you kind of help me? There you go. And welcome. We're glad that you're on the program today.
Thanks, Pastor. Nice to meet you all.
And I'm not quite sure if it's echoing on your end, but we're going to be okay. So, Brother Trent, can you kind of give us your background in this subject of AI, and kind of let us know how your kind of your credentials, if you will? Go ahead.
Sure. Okay. I work overseeing data center projects in energy utility space and also some new development. But I have a master's in project management, I've been a bivocational pastor, working for the world's companies. I've never worked for a Christian employer in my life. Yeah, I would love to someday, but
I
uh,
hear you.
how important security is to the world that we live in. So I've just been a part of that fabric as companies have grown in their security. And then I began a few years ago a doctorate in business administration. And almost every class I take, almost every paper, every discussion will involve AI now. And so I'm staying current with what's out there, and of course the tools I have, and the training and awareness I have for security and issues coming up. Um, I'm in those issues each and every week and learning about them, and so it's definitely going to grow, and our exposure to it is growing,
Mm-hmm.
whether we know it or not. And so, um, and as a pastor, I learn these things on the secular side, but I'm constantly thinking about the implications for all people of all ages, young people, my own children, my family, my own self, and the more elderly people, anyone who uses internet, and even if you don't use internet, how that affects you.
Yeah. So when you and I were talking the other day, there are people that when they watch our program, they watch our broadcast, that ads will come up, right? So can you kind of help the viewers know the ads that come up? You were talking the difference between forced ads and personalized ads. So can you kind of talk to us about why would a viewer or anybody watching YouTube, which seems to be one of those major outlets, and Google and different search engines. So how does that work with the ads that are generated, and how is that done in the back room from the companies?
Sure. I guess if we did personalized ads, we live in a world now. It's even hyper personalized. That is your ad content. Why are you seeing the ads that you're seeing? Especially as a Christian, you don't want to see certain ads. Why are you seeing that? And there could be several reasons why. Now these aren't excuses, because the more that you learn about why you're seeing them, you do have quite a bit of control through behavior and through other ways to start to change the ads that you're seeing. But they're personalized to you. So let's just kind of and it kind of it's a surprise to everyone when you communicate this. It was when I learned it, and that is there is eye detection ads. So if you have an iPhone, if the camera on your computer is on, it is really monitoring where you're looking on your screen, and it can tell specifically what ad you're glancing at. And as you're scrolling down through a website, it can produce new ads that are now geared for you. So it's generating content based on you and on your preference. It could be race and ethnicity and all of that. I mean, it could be ads that are going to have darker skinned people for darker skinned people, or whatever your socioeconomic status or anything like that. So, and it's all going to be based off statistics. What makes a 37-year-old male such as myself likely to click an ad after I've looked at
Yeah.
ad A, B, C. And so it's going to generate those. So that's real time. Also scrolling. So you're scrolling down, and why are you slowing down your scrolling? It must be that you have an interest on something there, and it can probably guess what you have an interest in and then generate new ads for you. It can be a collection of the sites that you've been going to. And it doesn't mean that you've been going to bad sites or areas, but it may say that, well, you're into hunting. Well, the average person who's into hunting, and it's a 50-year-old male, is also into alcohol or something. So it may give you that. It could have a geographical location, knowing what network you're on, and so that's where you get ads for the local car dealership.
Yeah.
And there could be others are on your network, and so there's people that are putting their ads on that network because part of the city you're in, or even the Wi-Fi you're using. Other people have devices that they're going to sites, and so So if you and your wife have a phone, but you're on the same Wi-Fi, if she's looking at cosmetic products,
Oh.
you can now get cosmetic ads on yours,
Okay,
because
so
it's
I'm gonna
just,
pause right there. Is that why I'm getting ads for Hawaii? Because you've been looking at taking a trip.
True story.
True story on that one. Come on.
right. So there's many reasons. So those are personalized, and it's becoming hyper personalized. It can use your microphone and such, and there's a lot to do to mitigate all of that. It really has to be a 360-degree, multi-faceted kind of
Wow.
layered way. But it's not it's not overly complicated. And I looked up what's the total cost if you wanted to, as a Christian, to just really purify, your streaming and web and internet um, uh, viewership, and
Right.
it's $40 a month if you were to use about 5 or 6 different ways to protect that.
So is it one of those type of things that you can have total ad blocker? You can become to where you're streaming and you don't want to put up with any type of ads. You can block them all.
Yes, yes. And there's always, you can always make it a lot better. I think of it kind of going to a city, Paul said, in perils of cities. But, that even those cities, we need to go shopping, and there's reasons to go to hospitals, or you live there and lots of
Sure.
people live there. But you don't need to be in every part of the city, especially at every hour. There's certain times.
Yeah.
And so, and you also have no control who's going to be, you can go to the emergency room. There could be an inappropriate person at the emergency room. You have no control of that. But you can greatly control what your eyes are seeing and your ears are hearing, and for
Yeah.
your family. And so that's the kind of thing, through just awareness of understanding how it works and what you can do to protect. Um, you can filter it even at your router level. You can, that's kind of like how you get internet to your house.
Mm-hmm.
So that can change the kind of sites or even the content.
Yeah.
There's
So AI, the validity of AI, right? The so you're on YouTube. AI is so sophisticated that we were talking about this the other day. Just Billy Graham, right? The fact that that anybody can now take a voice, take a picture. AI is so sophisticated. Can you kind of tell our viewers that discussion that you and I were in
sure.
about just the example of Billy Graham and the things that you sent me that were totally AI driven? How does that work?
Well, love of money of all evil. If we just think of like YouTube, I mean, you all have a reason to be on YouTube because you want to share the gospel and help church members and such and the general public. But there's also people that create content so that they can get the 3 cents per thousand hits or whatever the rate is. And so you can now generate, using AI, you can generate whole websites in seconds. You can create a commerce website. You can create all sorts of things. Well, they create YouTube videos, and the YouTube videos, they're just trying to get clicks. And so create YouTube videos that are likely to get the general public's clicks. And so they know that, we'll say in Longview, Texas, if Billy Graham is a commonly searched uh, person and a name that could get so many clicks, they're going to generate 100 videos of Billy Graham that are likely to get people's clicks. And it'll have his voice, it'll have his tempo, his style, it'll have a picture of him. It could even generate a video of him saying it. And it's totally designed to get clicks. And so people are saying, well, I listened to Billy Graham on YouTube, and it may not be a Billy Graham video at all. In fact, because it's geared toward what people want, just a mirror of even unregenerate man, what they want. He could
Yeah.
preach a message, five ways to be better you, how to be a billionaire. I mean, all sorts of content, but it's not really an authentic Billy Graham
Yeah.
message. And
Yeah. Because he was not a prosperity preacher, but yet they've turned him into, the 5 ways to get rich or whatever the case may be. And so when AI, as it progresses, right? What is the next level of what AI potentially could do? Like for me, it could take my voice, my likeness, and make me say things that I never said. Correct? Okay. So
Yes.
that becomes the danger. And so what is that next level of AI?
Yeah. It, it's gonna be quite scary. Ethics, those are all still being developed, and the thing is, real money made, and there's power with using AI, power of people's data, learning people, and I think that's truly what the U.S. versus China is about. They can, imagine if they could take your browsing history and use it to extort you, um, and all of that. That's why Christians need to be wise and learn, and we need to get our act together. But what's truth? Did a politician really say something, who hated something, that you then reshare it? Was that even true? How do you know that? Um, Influencers who sell products and even
Yeah.
help people, just make decisions in their life, especially the generation, they're likely to buy something. Influencer um, suggests it, but here's the thing: is in the top 10 most followed influencers, a few of them are not even real people. They're completely AI generated. Yeah.
So
So
this is just setting everything up for the end time, because it truly is going to bring about a false security. And because if you're putting your trust in an influencer that really doesn't exist. And like Kelly and I were watching about how these children channels are created on YouTube, and it's all AI generated. It's all, the music is generated, the lyrics are generated, the animation is generated. You use words and tell it what you want it to do, and it goes creates things that looks like you sat down, content that somebody sat down and did this, but it just simply searched the internet and created everything. Because AI, artificial intelligence, is only as smart as the amount of information that's on the internet. Would that be accurate?
yes, it's being trained from language that's out there and from sources, and that's the problem, is that it gives the general average what all of the world is saying. It's giving it right back to itself what it wants. As a man's face looks to a mirror and it speaks back to him, and so we're just being averaged out of that as Christians.
Yeah.
It's going to be more about you as a male being whatever your age is, and what other people.
16. I'm only 16.
Yeah, 18-year-old male, and what
I'm
they
an old
want.
man.
Yeah, it doesn't care that you're a Christian.
Yeah.
And it's very good at biologically getting your attention. And so, yeah, we just need to become really wise about it. What is truth? Thy word is truth. But there's a reason that the largest library on earth is the Library of Congress. It's because they're preserving truth by writing everything that our statesmen say in books,
Yeah.
because it can't once it's put in ink and on paper. And just the importance of having a real Bible and being grounded in that.
Yeah. Well, I will tell you that is very interesting. When we were talking the other day about how biologically these ads and the people are creating this for marketing, right? How that they're picking up on our response, and it's almost as if the prince and power of the air knows exactly what's going on, because as we respond, it's creating our next content based on our response. Is that accurate, you think?
Yes, it absolutely is. It's even getting so personalized. When you go to a website, when Dr. Gray goes website, it'll be different than when Mrs. Gray goes to a website, because the website will generate content for her. And even you could send the link and say, go to this website. Well, that website could look different because it's not generated for you. It's generated for her.
Wow. Wow. Well, I tell you, we do live in a scary day and time, but I think that using the world, not abusing the world, and I think that when we set up safeguards, that we're way ahead of the game. So, Pastor, thank you very much for being on with us today. And I'm looking forward to many more conversations and then getting to meet your family sometime down the road. So tell us about your family real quick before we get going. So how many children?
I have 7 children, so 5 and 2 little boys. Yeah,
Nice.
age 14 to 5.
Oh, my soul. So you have your hands full.
Yes, we do. My wife is a stay home
Praise the Lord.
mom and a teacher and very busy. You know, I'm a bivocational preacher, but I take my kids hunting and things that we like to do out in Montana, and it's beautiful and such. So
Well,
we like having meaningful discussions in our house about whatever we're learning. We're all learners and teachers by trade.
yeah. Well, I think the Lord's blessed you. And Pastor, thanks for being on with us today. And I'll catch up with you later then.
All right, thank you.
God
Praise
bless
Lord
you.
for you.
All right.
Take care.
All right. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. So speaking of AI, you want to have a game? Want to play
Sure.
a game? Okay, let's play a game. So here we go. You ready? How many do we have? 10. We have 10, and we're gonna have a good time here. And 10 pictures.
What do I win? Do you already know what's real and what's
No,
not?
I don't. I don't. No, they didn't tell me. So when they put this together in the back room, they did not divulge to me. So here we go. Are you ready? AI or real? Is this real or did AI make it? Here we go. Number 1. Ooh. AI or real?
AI.
Real. Survey says? How do we know?
1 for me.
Okay, here we go. Next. Here we go. Oh, AI.
Real.
Okay. Okay, here we go.
2-0.
2-2. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Next. Oh, AI. AI. That's
AI.
That's AI. That's AI.
We both are
Oh,
wrong.
no. Would you eat that?
Yes.
You would eat that.
Avocado toast.
No. Next. So it's 2-0.
2-1.
2-1. 2-0.
Sorry, we were both wrong this third time.
Okay, next. AI. That's AI. I can tell you that right now. What is it?
Real.
It's
I
the
just said-
edges. It's the
I just
edges
said
that gave
real
it away.
because it was
Okay.
opposite.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Oh, that's real.
That's AI.
That's real.
She looks kind of real. The background looks fake.
Oh, are you serious? What is it now?
3-1.
3-1. How many more do I have? 5. Okay, I'm going to redeem myself. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, join in at the house. Oh, that is,
That's real.
that's AI. That's AI. Here we go. I'm coming up 3-2. 3-2. All right. Next.
Go with my first.
Yes, you should have. So we're going to tie. This one we're going to tie. Here we go. Real.
It looks real, but I don't know. Can't tell.
It's real. I just tied her.
I'm saying AI, just to be different.
It's real. We're tied. 3-3. So before we go any further, because we're tied, what do I get when I win?
A Starbucks.
You got it. Here we go. What do you get if you win?
I don't know. Money.
Money. Ooh.
As much you spend at Starbucks this month.
Oh. What is today? November? No. We need something. No.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right. Next. Oh my soul. We've been 40 minutes. We gotta hurry.
We gotta go.
We gotta go. Next.
Yes, I got places to be.
Oh, stop it. Here we go. We're live. Be careful.
The last one was real, so this one should be fake.
Real. 4-3. Next. Oh, that's AI. That's AI.
I think that's real.
That's AI.
AI, okay.
4-4. Here we go. How many more? 2?
4 up.
One more. Here we go. One more. If we tie. Oh, is that it?
That's real.
That's AI.
I win! Woohoo!
Okay. All right. Hey, I just want to say thank you for being here. Thank
It
you
was
for,
a pleasure.
It was a pleasure. So you got one more dad joke
Oh, one more.
before we get out of here?
Oh.
And one last thing I want to tell you, members only content, and thank you very much for those who have chimed in, I should say. And Brother Smale, if you could put that up there, put Brother Brady's up there. By the way, Brother Brady, good to hear from you, Pastor. And here's the question: how do you respond to the authority claims of the Catholic Church? This is something I've encountered recently. When the authority, I think the authority of any church goes back to their founder, and I think the Catholic Church was truly, they believe they were founded on Peter. So I think the how you tear away the foundation of the Catholic Church. And by the way, Catholics are not Christians, and that's very important to state. Catholics are not Christians, and any Orthodox Catholic will tell you that. So understand, I think that you go straight to its founder. They claim the founder being Peter as the first pope, which would be fine, but we know that popes can't be married. So then how did Peter have a mother-in-law? I think you leave it with questions. Authority brings about just a claim that they think is there. So that's how I would go back. I don't know if that really answers your question. However, let me ponder that, and I'll make note that we'll bring that up next week. That was a good question. That was a very good question. Good to see you. It's good to hear from you, Brother Brady. And so, all right. One more dad joke before we get off.
I gave my handyman a to-do list, but he only did jobs 1, 3, and 5. Turns out he only does odd jobs.
No. We need to have a joke off to where I sit here and I just.
Did you call a French man wearing flip-flops? No, a French man wearing sandals. Flippy floppy.
Okay, and on that, enjoy the last special. So much to thank him for. Sweetheart, thanks for being here. Have you been encouraged?
I've been encouraged.
Okay. Hey, we will not see you next week, but we will see you the week after.
No, we won't, because that's Thanksgiving Day. We won't be here. Sorry.
The week after Thanksgiving?
That would be December
It's our Christmas.
4th.
Hey, it'll
December
be
4th.
the Christmas. So happy Thanksgiving, everybody. God bless you.
Bye.
Hey, I know we sing this song often, but it's been in my head and in my spirit all day. 555, so much to thank Him for. And I don't think that you can ever thank the Lord enough. Amen? And so let's sing it out. When I look around and see. And how many have blessings? How many have blessings in your life? Yeah. How many of there are more of a blessing than you deserve? All right. How many of those blessings you just like to pass on along to somebody else? Okay, all right, here we go. When I look around, sing it out. Let's sing one of these and then we'll shake hands. Ready? Oh, when I look